Butler Book Club again, and we are talking and reading and enjoying one of my favorite books. It's actually a cookbook and an inspirational book, and I'm going to move away so you can see. It's the Claridges, the cookbook. Now mine, I got in from England. Was brought to me by Miss Visa. Do you remember Miss Hunter? I asked her, please, when you go to Mayfair, there's a cookbook that you need to bring with me. So Miss Hunter, you've got good day, good welcome.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome, Miss Hunter. So you've got you actually have the copy with you right now, because we've all read it over the years and actually have an amazing elephant memory when it comes to the Claridges book. It's great inspiration. If you could just hold it up for us, and so we see. There we go. Oh, yes, it's blending in beautifully. There we go. Excellent. Welcome, Mr. West.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Cross. What an amazing place and what an amazing book you're talking about today.
I think so, and I think this is British history, and I think this is really important. And it was, there's a lot of history here involved when the Claridges Hotel. I mean, it's a massive chunk of a block in Mayfair, and it's really amazing. It's for those more wealthy and hangout places in the earlier days, and now it's for all. And you can have incredible afternoon tea, and there's the color schemes. I mean, if you look at the color palette in the cookbook, it's so inspirational. I mean, even if you look at the detail of the cover, and then you look at the ribbon, so to keep your place where you are, it's so beautiful. Black. It's got that wonderful gold on there as well. And I think, when we look at what are the things that we can do in a household as a butler, this cookbook is so amazing, because even like the cappuccino is brilliant. I mean, it's the froth, the microfoam is perfect. That little chocolate that goes on top is so inspirational. Instead of putting a cookie on the side, there's a lot of things that you can take out here. I remember when I was a butler, Mr. West, you would also help me here, but we didn't have the access of Google into to get recipes and things. We lived in cookbooks and
yes.
magazines.
I always believe that real knowledge comes from books, and those who grow up with books and have the pleasure to actually have a book in your hands, you're fortunate.
Yes, Ms. Hunter, how you feel about cookbooks?
Thank you. This one is especially amazing, Mr. Cross. When you start looking from the very beginning, it grabs you when you go through all the breakfast features, and you look at the croissants and all the pain au chocolat that's being made, and then your mouth waters more, and it goes on to the fig Danish, and then you have to stop at some point because it's just too much.
Absolutely, and I know that you enjoy that sweet tooth moment when it comes to pain au chocolat. Now, this book that I actually travel with, I go around because I love, hotels, and I love the beauty of the dishes like the croissants and the other meals that they do. And also there's an incredible omelette in there, which is a little bit different, is to be inspired, because it's so nice to tell stories and be inspired constantly, because our phones are the devices that inspire us, but for me, cookbooks inspires me. Now, the Claridges Hotel, the cookbook, has been long waiting for this cookbook to arrive, and it's been out for a few years now, and it's really a must-have if you enjoy hotel cuisine in that way, more elegantly baking, the perfection, the colors that is in the Claridges book. You'll be really inspired. But also is the drawings that are made in the book, the little drawings everywhere. Have you seen that, Jill, in there? It's really amazing.
It's so clever. It's so different as well. And it just adds to the whole eye appeal of the book too.
And also in the book, because in England, game season is quite popular. So they have got a whole range in there for game season. Yes, with pheasant and different kind of game meat as well in there. And then also the cocktails and the tea sandwiches, the afternoon tea. I mean, it's really, you just escape. And I think that you out there watching our beautiful YouTube channel is that if you want to escape, go through this book and escape for a while and live into the afternoon tea section, which is absolutely amazing. And you can also go to YouTube and watch the Claridges video and see how the afternoon tea is served. Now, just to give you a tip there, sometimes if you have champagne, Mr. West, you would know as well, if you have champagne with your afternoon tea, it's called a royalty. And I like the word royalty because royalty stays in Buckingham Palace, but you can have royalty at your house with a glass of champagne in your sandwiches and your scones. And it really, really, really nice with your tea. So yes, I think to conclude, the Claridges cookbook is the ultimate inspirational for a butler, for a housewife, for a person that enjoys going to hotels and having afternoon tea. This is a must-have in your range of books, and be inspired. And I think we're all inspired, Mr. West.
Yes, of course. I always say to go to the future, you have to take that little step back into time.
And we really step back into time and enjoy these moments. And this is what Butler Book Club is about. You know, have your Butler Book Club selection of books at your home. And I'm sharing with you my favorite books here on our wonderful YouTube channel. So from me, Mrs. Hunter, do you want to say anything else to add to the Claridges cookbook?
I just think this one amazing photograph of this gorgeous table setting. It doesn't have a page number on this one. However, you can sort of see there, that's amazing how they've actually set that, and it just looks beautiful.
Yes.
Just adds to it.
It is absolutely beautiful. It's elegantly done and sophisticated and very nice. And I love that. So from me, Newton Cross, thank you so much for joining our Butler Book Club here on YouTube. And you can watch again and again and be inspired about our favorite books. And thank you to Mr. West and Ms. Hunter for joining me today in Butler Book Club.
Thank you very much.
And we can't wait to see you again. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.